Hey guys, like I said in the last video, I'll do a video on how I came to get this car. It's kind of a long story, but if you have nothing else to do, just watch it and give me some money. And also, make sure you invest in some Dogecoin because I'm kind of heavily investing in it right now. So if you guys would, it'd be like a really big help. Just saying. So to the point, here we have my 2011 Volvo S60. It's the T6, meaning it's all-wheel drive, has the 3-liter turbo motor. It's not a twin turbo, it's a twin scroll. Lots of people get that messed up. Limited to 155, 0 to 60 is sub 6 seconds. Decently quick. It actually gets better fuel economy than my DeVille, and the insurance on it's actually less, which is surprising. It's a very safe car, maybe that's why. Of course, all-wheel drive makes it pretty decent in the snow. It has a normal ride height. It's not like it's a supercar or anything like that. I mean, even my dad's CTS, he has an '09 DI. I almost bought it, but I saw a good deal on this, and I need a new car. And this is just a better car. I test drove it, and it just spoiled me to the CTS. Because the CTS, its nose probably is about like right here, so it scrapes on everything. And this car does suffer a little bit in handling compared to the CTS, but it's not a giant difference. And this car is quicker, better fuel economy. The seats are more comfortable. I like the door speakers in it better than the CTS, which is surprising. You figure Cadillac would have the better sound system. It's relatively cheap to insure for what it is. It just checks all the boxes. I just sacrificed a little bit of handling, but on a public road, when are you actually driving a vehicle at its true limit? So, all in all, it's a better car than the CTS. It's not as pretty, but it has some good features to it. Front seats are heated, all power. Like I said, sound system's good. I have a sunroof. I have these parking sensors. It has pistons that come out and spray off the headlights. 18-inch wheels. It's on these low-profile tires, so it rides kind of rough, but the seats are really good. So it's actually more comfortable than the CTS. I know I'm bringing that up a lot in this video. It's when I'm benchmarking it too, because they are like competitors in the same class, and the CTS was an '09. I've driven it extensively. This is a 2011. So you guys have seen the outside of it. It's kind of a plain looking car. I like the look of it, but it's definitely not that daring. I have to unlock it. Of course, I have a key fob. Unlike my DeVille, I actually had a real key, so I don't have to dig my key out of my pocket or wherever. They give you some kind of like simulated wood grain, power windows, power mirrors, pretty much what you come to expect from a mid-sized luxury car. Power seats with driver memory. Steering wheel controls. My DeVille had that. Headlight controls, gas, yada yada. Speedo goes to 160. This car is limited to 155. Now if you go into here, you can see all your settings. You could dial here. Once it's connected to your phone, you could dial phone numbers, and you go and you could skip songs. Like if you're on Spotify, you don't like a song comes up, you don't have to touch your phone. You can just touch the steering wheel button or do it here. It has a Triptronic mode. I never really use that. I like the way this car shifts automatically. You can program it to open up garage doors. And, just whatever you'd come to expect from from what was a brand new, like $42,000 car in 2011. And another cool thing, you notice that headrest is down? When the car is on, if you push that button, it puts them down, and you could pull something in the trunk and then pull the seats forward to extend the trunk. Of course, I have my girlfriend's bra in there. That was a staple of the Cadillac. So now, of course, I'm trying to make this car my own, so I'm doing that. Another thing with the CTS, I mentioned better storage space. These cup holders here are usable. This glove box is like 4 times the size. And you can cover it up if you want. I always just leave it open, because why not? Gives me a cup holder. I usually set my phone up like that. Put my phone in there and I could grab it. Or, drinks, door pockets. There's a bottle of water in that one. And in the CTS, you get like something that could hold like a pack of gum for this little flip-up extension. Here, it's deep. In here, I have my Black 19 stored away. I keep it chambered, so it's an IWB, so if I need to grab it, just grab it and yank the holster off of it, and it's good to go. Also, your rear armrest. You could put more things into it. So just all in all, this car is so much more usable than something like the CTS. Not the DeVille usable, but the DeVille is also a land yacht. This car is a little front heavy, but it's also primarily front wheel drive, so as long as it has good tires, it'll hook decent. It just came with cheap no names from the dealership. I'm trying to figure out. Yeah, I can't even read that. A Terzo. They're W-rated tires, but I don't think they're gonna last too long. Oh well. I'll put on like Generals or Michelin's, Coopers, something name brand, like a decent all-season, and it should be way better. But I'm gonna let these wear out first because I got these with the price of the car, and the brakes were replaced at the dealer that I picked the car up from. So once they go, I'm gonna go. I'm not gonna do a full power stop conversion, just the carbon ceramic pads, because I had those on my DeVille and I liked it. Maybe if I'm really feeling up to it, I'll get the drilled and slotted rotors, but I'll stick with the stock calipers. These are decently sized brakes. I never really push them to their limit, but I guess if I went with drilled and slotted with the carbon ceramic, it'd be even better. I don't know. I'll at least go with the carbon ceramic pads. I think I'm also gonna put some tint on this car. This tint is like 70% or something like that. It's like factory tints. I don't think it's even 50. It's probably only like 70. It might be slightly darker to the rear. Like that's like, or maybe it's just my eyes playing tricks on me. Yeah, maybe this tint is a little darker, but if it is, it's about like 10%. See, it's not really tinted. And I probably have like 50 or whatever with a back glass. It's you can see into this. I think the windows are down when I'm coming out of this car at night because I could see my interior lights. My DeVille, I had 15%. And when I had the sunroof closed on it and it's like an overcast night, like you really cannot see into that car. This one you can see right into. But I don't know, just things to consider. I think I'll keep it stock performance-wise, because why not? It does what I need it to do, and at this point I don't want to spend too much money. And I don't want to sacrifice fuel economy or reliability. 300 horsepower, 325 torque, and the fact that it makes it when it does, it's as quick as a stock STI. Like look at the quarter mile times. They both run at about very high 13s to like very low 14s, depending on who tested them. I think the best time this car ever got for a magazine was like 13.8 or 13.9. The 0 to 60, I think someone tested it as like 5.5 or 5.6. So it's not insane by any means, but it gets up and goes, and definitely faster than your everyday traffic. And the fuel economy isn't terrible on it. It recommends premium, but you could put 87 in it. Normally what I do is like every other tank, I just put a thing octane boost in, and then the next tank like dilutes it. Just that way I'm keeping it close to 90 octane with that octane boost and allowing it to use more of its boost. Or if gas is cheap and I have like good Giant Eagle fuel perks, I'll put like some 89 in it. And then of course, I still have some diluted octane boost in it. So I'm never gonna run actual premium in it, but I do put octane boost in it. So I guess the numbers I'm seeing are like close to, if I use 91 or better. She gets about 26, 27 on the highway. I guess you could see close to 30 if you really behaved and it was a perfect day. Overall, it gets about 2 miles per gallon better than in DeVille. And it's far quicker and handles better, and it definitely stops quicker too, so it's a solid car. You guys could let me know what you guys think about it in comments, and I'll probably read them because I get kind of bored late at night, so yeah, here's my new car.